I see children in need, and I see children who don't have.
Do you like your family?
Yeah.
Who don't have parents that take care of them in the way that they're supposed to be taken care of.
My mom, she was going through some things, and it kind of took its toll on her.
These kids are not just kids of someone that you don't know. They're our kids. They are the community's kids.
Kick it, kick it.
Somebody needs to speak sometimes, I feel, for the children.
Patricia, she was basically my voice. She was the voice for me.
Etta was a 12-year-old young girl who was very, very confused. Her mom had to take care of some things for herself, mainly her mental health.
At the time when I met Etta, she just had a lot of things going on. She was put in another foster home. It just was not working out. She would fight. She just didn't want to be there.
Within 5 years, Etta made several placement changes.
I felt that there was no future for me. You know, I'm already in this bad situation, so what good could come from this?
The numerous changes that she went through brought a host of challenges, and we wanted to make sure that through all of those challenges, Etta had her needs met.
I was visiting her, I guess maybe like 3 times a week, just sitting down talking with her, asking her, tell me what's going on.
You say you got 1 C.
Pat is crucial. Everything that you can imagine, Pat was very involved and learned about it and then shared that information with me.
She was genuinely interested in trying to get to know me as a person, and I really admired that about her.
I saw talent in Etta. She drew me a picture. It was a picture of Snoopy, but it was great. And I said, you did this freehand? And to see the talent in her, and she could sing.
It meant a lot simply because she let me know that I was smart and that I was capable of doing certain things that I never thought I could do.
And to think that talent like this was just going to waste, and nobody was, was working with her, doing anything with that. So I just felt that me being there with her, it was just helping her to get what she needed.
I just think that the value of the volunteer makes what we do a lot easier. So Pat allows me to focus on sort of the legal aspects of the case. For example, Patricia may recognize or have brought to my attention that Etta was feeling a little depressed and that individual counseling would have helped her. So I just was able to draft a court order based on what Patricia had recognized, and we got individual counseling with a specific focus.
Both of them have helped me tremendously. They just know me, as a person.
I'm a registered foster parent, so that's how the boys came to be with me. Nice and straight. Treyon and Corvez came out of a situation where there was a lot of drug abuse in the home, and they needed a healthy placement.
They were also struggling with physical neglect. When Treyon came in, right away he had 10 decaying teeth that had to be extracted or capped. There was also extreme medical neglect. Corvez was diagnosed with a thyroid condition and several other medical problems that had been unaddressed for years.
Voices for Children, they were great advocates for the kids.
And we're the only one, I think, in the system who has only the best interests of the child at heart.
What about this one, Treyon?
Mary is a lifesaver. She means a lot to us.
Are those the ones you're going to take?
Yeah.
Mary talked to doctors and teachers, pored over records, anything that she could find that would help piece together the puzzle and figure out what the services are that are unique to them. What can we do that's going to help this individual child? What does Corvez need? What does Treyon need?
Having the advocate come out and be one person who did not change in the children's life was a great thing. Watching the smiles on their face and watching them play and watching them just grow and seeing them together is beautiful. Once they were placed with me, I couldn't let them go. That's it. I just couldn't let them go.
She chose. chose to adopt us to her.
And what do you think about that?
Great.
The best thing about that day was hearing the judge call out their names and knowing that from that moment forward that they were mine and that we were officially a family.
You can see what your efforts are doing for these kids.
I think that the work that we do at Voices for Children is some of the most important work being done in St. Louis City community. These kids need more than a voice in court. They need more than my legal voice, and they need more than Mary's social advocacy. What they need is the power of these two things together.
It helps so many children like me, and puts people in your life such as Pat. And it's people like that help people like me.
I mean, I'm proud of her. To look at her, where she came from and where she is now, it just makes me feel good. Oh, you're gonna make me cry. It just makes me feel good, just knowing that I was able to be there and help her.
We need the support of the community to make this work happen. And strengthening these kids means that we are able to break cycles of abuse and neglect. It means that these children grow up to make different choices about their families and about their lives. And I think we're going to see a positive change in the community.
I'm Rob Desir, sports anchor for Fox 2 News, and I'm also honored to serve as a board member for Voices for Children. I see the powerful difference Voices makes for children in foster care. And we all want to give children a fair chance.
There's so many more services that they could provide with funding. So I would just say open your pockets and just give everything you can.
I want to stop the cycle. I want to be the person that my kids look up to and they're proud of me. And I'm very proud of my mother. I always thought if my mom can make it, if she can still keep going with all the things she's been through, I can too.
I'm there. I'll check up on you. I know stuff that you don't think I know.
Patricia put herself in my shoes. She just, wow. She helped me so much. Like, she's basically the reason why I'm with my mother today.
Every child should have an advocate. Trayon has decided that he wants to adopt Mary as his grandma. He doesn't want to let her go.
I wanted her to be my own, like my real grandmother, like my old one.
What do you think about that?
I think that's wonderful. I think that's wonderful.
She's now part of our family as well.
You know, she didn't overlook me like people did in the past. She saw me as a person, not as somebody who was just, you can have your way with them because they really don't have a voice.
They didn't ask for these situations. And it's our responsibility as adults to do the things that we can do to make sure that these children have a chance at life.